Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the not ESL, the Dream League Season 23 closed qualifiers for the SCA region. We are in the upper bracket, round 1.1. We're Team Darling, who showed up late, who literally and figuratively today here, Winter, honestly, are down 0-1 now against Aurora. They need to. I mean, look, it's still upper bracket. They still have a lower bracket. Let's not be too dramatic, but they're going to want to turn things around here and try and get some better games, especially as, it's better to click early in these things, even if you are just kind of a streamer stack, so to speak, right?
Yeah, last game definitely a game to be forgotten, for Team Darling. Just a lot of miscommunications in the team fights, especially from the jumps on the Mars. I think the draft overall was great, Everything had a clear plan, everything had a clear idea. It just didn't really happen for them, right from the lanes when they got first birded before the creeps arrived in front of the tower. The Razor just died and just changing his laning dynamics a lot, and just everything just didn't go well for them the whole game.
Yep, I mean, pretty much. We'll see now how things get going as we do have a second draft underway and ready to go. This time, Team Darling do not have their level 3 draft penalty applied, so they can slow down and take things a bit easy, which I think is going to help kind of try and get this reset going.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban.
I don't really think we're going to see too many different bans, though, to be honest. Like you said, kind of the way that game started to unravel was a lot to do with that first blood, and then just giving that kind of an advantage to a kill lane like a Grimstroke Primal. They're gonna do Grimstroke Primal things when you give them an XP advantage. So not really too much you could do about that in terms of the banning stage. But eager to see how they will make their adjustments now.
10 seconds remaining.
So everything is similar. Team Darling once again on the first pick side. Aurora having the last pick. Darling's on Radiant, Aurora's on Dire. Yeah, everything's the same from the last time. But I didn't really think that anything they did in the drafting phase was bad or in any measure of that department. It was just the execution that was a little bit disappointing, from the team fights point of view, and then from the laning phase, I guess, overall, except for the bottom first, but I think everything went quite okay for them. They were able to deflect the CM rotating over to the bot lane in the first initial attempt, and after that, the Razor kind of got his foot back into the game, but just starting behind as a Razor is not ideal for that hero.
Yeah, and then they could never really connect with the TA, right? The Mars also not really connecting either.
I think the Mars actually had more of the responsibility connecting to the TA, because the Razor had a bad start, right? So you kind of have to help the Razor get himself back into the game. So the Mars actually, he was the one that has to lift more weight in the early game for the team, but just didn't really happen for them.
We are seeing a different draft now play out. Last time, of course, Darling first pick of the Mars, countered by the Maiden. This time, with a one more change, by the way, Faceless Void is going to get through the first banning phase. Last time, he was banned instead of the Hoodwink. That's the only change. But now we have the Maiden, and then immediately the Aurora response is going to be that Shadow Demon.
One of the best supports in the current patch as well. Surprise Techies isn't really getting picked as much in SCA. It was picked a lot in the Chinese region and Europe. One of the strongest lane securing heroes. I think in the early game, when you're looking to secure the offlaner's lane, Techies is probably the one that I would go to. Shadow Demon is he's a strong hero for a lot of reasons. He can stack. He can purge off a lot of the very annoying buffs right now. The Solar Crest, the Wind Waker, I think, for example, is one of the few things that the Shadow Demon can really deal with. But he's not as strong as Techies in the lane. Like with Shadow Demon, you kind of need to pair him up with something that can allow him to succeed in the lane, like Centaur SD, for example, some kill lane. You want to put the SD in the kill lane.
Is there any point to putting him not in a kill lane where you can just stack. I mean, it's still one of the best stackers in the game.
You mean
you-
like still on the off lane, like with the off laner, but just
Yeah.
stacked?
Yeah, and then I mean, again, I'm not recommending this as a current strategy. I'm just saying this is something that maybe is viable, like a Sand King, right? Where the Sand King kind of just lives in the lane, gets his levels
Bristle
that he
pack?
needs and stands a bristle, right?
Team
And then you
Yeah.
you just send the Shadow Demon to stack. Do you think that's viable, or do you think you're wasting potential of the hero if you don't, kind of do that?
I mean, I would look to stack if I already did my job in the lane. If I already won my off laner, his lane, or at least secured his levels and farm. So I can actually leave
10
him and be
seconds
alone,
remaining.
But my main concern will always come back to the lane. Can we do well in the lane?
5 seconds
I don't want to
remaining.
go into the draft and thinking, oh, we just need to go stack the jungle, stack the ancients for this guy, and then he'll be fine. I just feel like this type of direction is not so good in the current meta because a lot of it is just decided in the lanes, and how much you can do as a support is also decided with how well your core is doing in the lane. If your core is doing well, then you can have a lot of freedom to move around and help the mid laner, which I think is the key thing in today's game, which is the 6 to 10 minute mark where you help your mid laner with the runes and the catapult with and everything. And if your off laner is not taken care of, it's very difficult for the support to just do that and just leave him alone and just help the mid laner. Maybe see a Mars again. Again, a very, very so useful off laner right now. Allows the support to have a lot of freedom. We talk about the freedom. Mars gives you that. Very easy to set up a kill lane, good team fight, can catch the enemy backliners, and also kind of deter some of the carry picks, like a Luna, Medusa, those type of hero because of the arena.
I like that Phoenix pick though. It's more team fight for Darling. I think last time, we
10
saw the
seconds
combo that
remaining.
they could run it. It really worked out the one time where Aurora, maybe
5
getting a little bit too
seconds remaining.
confident, luring off not fast enough on the BKB, whatever the reasons are, right? We did see that
Dire
combo at
team
work. This is already going to be something that they can use to improve, but that's a strong Lifestealer pick here into the Mars, especially into the Phoenix Maiden. You have a vehicle as well to get you into the fights with the Infest Bomb and out Snowball. I think it should be Ollie playing the Tusk, if I'm not mistaken. Is it?
10 seconds
Probably
remaining.
position 5 Shell Demon here. I feel like they might just
5
do a
seconds
pause for
remaining.
Tusk. But that's a reason of the
Radiant
Phoenix, right? The
team
Phoenix is very good against Tusk in the lane with the Fire Spirits minus attack speed. So I think the Phoenix is most likely going to be a 5, just based on the support to support matchups, and they want the CM to be a 4. And like you said already, the Lifesteal is a very, very strong pick here against the 3 opening picks of Team Darling.
10
They can't really
seconds
do much
remaining.
to Lifesteal. And with the DP, so
5
it's like a
seconds remaining.
combination of cores. Lifestealer can keep DP alive in the team fights, which I think is a very, very important thing when you pick like a hero like DP. She's sieging and she wants somebody to kind of like make sure that it's very difficult to go on him because teams like to all in the sieging hero
Radiant
like a
team
DP
ban.
Dragon Knight, and when you have a Lifestealer
Assassin.
to save him, it becomes very, very difficult to do that. And they're just trying to play the range game, right? The distance game with the PA. They're just trying to poke from afar with the CM, Phoenix, PA. Not sure if it's actually gonna end up working for them because PA is a
10
very slow
seconds
pace hero.
remaining.
You kind of want to farm a lot of your core items before you are ready to
5
fight. And
seconds
against a
remaining.
DP lifesteal, a core, a dual core, it's already gonna be very, very dangerous in the early to mid game.
Dire team ban.
You're gonna need like a mid hero that can like kind of cut waves and delay the game. Park, for example.
Puck kind of works out. I think for Aurora, something I'm looking for as well is maybe just a little bit
10
more, if not
seconds
team fight,
remaining.
at least team fight control. AOE control. I think Puck does
Any
tick that box pretty
aura
nicely
remaining.
for
Aura
Aurora. Yeah.
heroes that can work with the DP, I think would be nice.
Dire team
Maybe they can
ban.
go for something if they want to win the lanes. Probably like something like a Tide, against PA, because PA is gonna have a hard time against Tide, and then you have Tide DP Lifestealer, Tricore, like the Ravage to protect against the
Yeah.
arena. I mean, you won't be helpful killing the egg. That's not your job.
Wait, hold on.
Radiant
Talk to me about
team
that
ban.
that Templar assassin. Oh, okay, so they were assuming DP off TA mid, right? I guess.
Yeah, that could
Okay.
also be a possibility. It's very similar to the draft setup last game where Aurora had the Primal Beast, which is flex between off lane and mid. So they get to decide it when they have the Aurora last pick to
Got it,
where the
got it.
heroes are going to go. So for Team Darlings, again, they have to try to come up with a bulletproof lineup, which would minimize the chances for Aurora trying to abuse it. It's kind of... They need like damage for sure, because they're gonna run. I feel like they're gonna definitely run into damage issues, and they need a hero that can clear away. So I'm only thinking either Puck or Lina. They've already banned out the Puck and Pango, so Lina's still in the pool. I think Lina could be an option. You go for the Magic Lina, so you play around your CM and Phoenix, because you're gonna need damage when you go with the Arena. So I think Lina gives them that.
I agree. I think the lineup that Aurora have right now, with especially their supports, are very good at annoying Alina in the early game.
Save, they have
Yep.
triple save,
Yep.
so you need damage to kill them.
They have passing blocking. They have set up with the disruption as well if they want to use that offensively. I just think, to me, there's almost nothing stronger. Maybe an Earth Spirit is slightly better at ganking mid, like a Lina or a Sniper, but Tusk is up there. I mean, they will go with the Lina. I think you're right. I think it is a good pick. I just foresee a hero that Aurora can pick here that is going to make things so difficult for the Lina.
They need a gap closer. There's no Centaur. There's no Primal. I mean, like I said, Tide can still be an option. With it's good against the PA. It's not that good against Lina, but it's good against the PA, decent against the Arena, works with your lineup. I mean, if you want to bolster your 5-man, there's also some Beastmaster, Lycan type of hero.
Right.
So it really depends on what do they feel they need. What is the direction? Do we want to just look to end the game with the Death Prophet and Lifestealer's timing? Or do we go for like more scaling, for example, pick up a Doom and just try to fight late game, which I feel probably not going to be the case, because I feel like they should try to play towards their Lifestealer DP timing.
All right,
with,
hear me out.
Mm-hmm.
Axe. You pick an axe here.
Okay. And what do you buy? Just buy a standard Blink Blade Mail, go for pickoffs with the Lifestealer, with the bomb.
I think so, right? I think so. And just try and finish early. Go quick, go fast.
I mean, if you're looking to do that, I feel like I might rather just be Legion, because then I have another save for the DP.
Okay. I like what you're cooking. I just think, the physical armor, having a blade mail builder into the PA, but LC checks those boxes is probably even stronger earlier in the lane to be able to punish this kind of weak PA, PA Phoenix lane. They're weak lanes. It's kind of a weak lane, isn't it? That top lane for Darlin, or sorry, bottom for the Radiant.
If it's a Maiden, PA is much better. If it's a Phoenix, PA is... I mean, which I assume the Phoenix was picked to deal with the Tusk, right? So
yeah.
I assume it probably is a Phoenix PA, which is not the best lane. But...
the weak lane. We'll see. Aurora really coming down to it.
Lane? Wow, okay. He's just looking to...
Starter. What did I say, Tusk?
Looking to destroy the lane even harder. So their lineup is a bit more explosive with the Slada Lifestealer duo. Less of team fight with the Tide that I was thinking about. But it gives you a lot more damage with the Corrosive Haze, with the DP ulti and the Lifestealer right-clicking. I mean, you have mass physical and plus the attack team as well. So the lane is also much stronger, I feel, with the Slada. And it kind of is more greedy than the Slada, which fits Jab's playstyle, which he always tends to want to play more like a core, exit.
Right.
He's not so much of a fan of just buying all the aura items, group up with the team, just be there, He wants to be able to solo kill stuff and carry the game.
Yeah, man, auras are boring. You got to go for those big baller items. Get your AC, get your strength, your overwhelming blink.
Yeah, but that means that the DP is going to be more vulnerable in the team fights, right? Because you don't have that big AoE to protect her in the engagements, and you're going to be relying on just initiation if you get the right jump, and you have to rely on the disruption, the snowball. I guess they still have a lot of ways to protect him, but just not like a Ravage, And in the team fights, you're up against the Arena and a Phoenix Egg. I feel like that could sometimes be very complicated, for the team that is more like single target, trying to go in and out, burst someone, BKB, trying to go in quickly, destroy a hero, just try to kite away. It's gonna be tricky executing that against the Arena and Egg.
Well, we're going to see how things get going here. Game 2 of our best of 3 series here. First round in that upper bracket for the Dream League Season 23. Only one team Winter is going to make it on through. Good luck, Savage Sama. Good luck, have fun. So everyone, at least, all friendly here. As the team of streaming hopefuls takes on the team who was very successful in Group Stage 1 at DreamLeague Season 22, and then proceeded to lose almost every game except be one of the 2 teams who
Yeah,
could take
that
a game
was-
off of Falcons.
That was actually so strange, right? They did so well. They were top of the first group stage, second group stage. They couldn't win any games except for the game against the eventual champions.
Yeah. The eventual champions, who, by the way, cruised through basically the rest. Who else did? Falcons lost one other game other than to Aurora. I don't remember who it was, but I know that stat is true.
They did the impossible. They lost to everyone, but they beat the champions.
It's just Giga Chad move, come in with last minute stand in the mid lane, top
the
of their
first
group,
stage.
lose the rest of Group Stage 2, beat the eventual champions, be the only team to beat the eventual champions, leave, refuse to elaborate.
That
Just
move.
just absolute Chad behavior from Aurora, and you need someone like that coming out here to represent the SEA region, don't you?
It's Raven gonna be a chat. Is he gonna try to take
Well,
the rune?
he's under award, so it might not work. Oh yeah, it's never just a shadow demon. You know that it's never just a shadow demon.
There's always backup.
There's always
Well,
backup.
sometimes I tell you, the shadow demon is alone. Sometimes.
Winter, how many games do you feed First Blood?
Never.
Sounds like a lot.
I never contest the runes. I always stay behind my course.
You said go Shadow Demon's alone, and then 5 heroes pop up behind them.
I'm the one that pings and say, guys, we already saw. Just pretend. Guys, we already saw. Alright, so it's gonna be the Maiden instead of the Phoenix, so the lane is gonna be much better. And he has Nova. I like going Nova at level 1 when you're up against double melee heroes. It's very easy to get the Nova on 2 heroes and get the value out of the laning phase. Some might argue, sir, you're gonna push the lane, and how's the carry gonna farm? And my answer is, if you Nova both the enemy heroes enough, they won't have enough HP to contest your carry anyway.
Yeah. And you're not playing into a Mars or a Magnus, where pushing the lane too much is going to put you in a potentially too dangerous
I mean, you
of a
could
position.
make the argument when they get level 2 shards and tag team with the stun can actually still kill you.
Of course, but that can kill you almost anywhere on the lane. Whereas a Mag or a Mars can only kill you from here, Shards snowballs killing you anywhere almost, except for probably underneath the tower.
Yeah, even under the tower.
Well, I mean, probably at level 3, right?
I mean, you're a maiden after all.
I mean, okay, well, yeah. Well, what does it Maiden die to? 2 range creeps? I mean, come on.
Maiden dies to practically everything.
Including the new kobolds,
The new
which haven't spawned in, by the way. It's the ghost camp, which is going to stack with the hill
and
troll.
your
So
favorite thing to talk about, the wards and the neutral creeps.
The
the
neutral
lores.
absolutely,
At least it's useful now, right? The kobolds, you can actually deny your creeps
yeah.
when you pull it. Before it's like useless, you pull it. Why
Need
do
to
I
do it.
even bother pulling that camp? I mean, the PA is doing really well because of the CM here. He's dragging the creep wave, so making sure he gets the better creep equilibrium. And just having a great old time here, just last sitting in front of the tower. I mean, this is kind of the CM factor. If the Phoenix is in this lane would definitely not be the same for the PA.
Yeah, agreed. I mean, you're looking at a 0 base armor hero into Slardar and Tusk, right? That's just... I just don't think that's a lane you can reasonably try and...
Yeah,
and
when you have Fire Spirit, sure, you can trade with them and they can't kill you. But the cooldown at level 1 is just so long, it puts you at risk of dying very easily
Right.
in the lane. And even if you get level 2, you would maybe tell me, oh, winter, but I can dive when I'm level 2. Yeah, when you have to use the dive in the lane, it most of the time means that you already lost the lane. Because it's such a long cooldown and it burns your HP. You need to use HP to cast that spell. So it's never gonna feel good for you.
Mm-hmm. Doing fine so far top lane. He was unable to unblock the camp as right now both camps are being body blocked. So, oh, action down bottom though. They're onto the maiden. Oh, they are gonna maybe not kill a maiden. Carlo, no. It was so hopeful. It was so hopeful.
Not kill a maiden.
Yeah, man. She had like quadruple her armor underneath the tier 1 tower.
That's the running joke, yeah, with maiden.
I mean, literally doubles her armor. It's pretty substantial when you're going between 0 to 10 to 15 armor. Of course, it's just 3 to 6, but still, any little bit helps. But yeah, that's gonna be the level 3 spike.
Next patch, dropping in, Crown 4, maiden gets +1 armor.
+1 armor, +5 move speed, and oh no, she's unstoppable.
I mean, she's kind of unstoppable already now. Anything more is gonna mean that the hero is gonna be utterly busted.
Mid lane, not so exciting, is it, Winter? 20-6 compared to the 20-2, so a small lead for Lornoff, but otherwise, you know.
Yeah, let me ask you a question, Richie. Would you rather see a range versus range mid lane or a melee versus melee mid lane?
Range
or
versus,
a range versus melee range?
A range versus range most of the time. I think there's more
nuance. What are you
nuance.
expecting with a range versus range? Nobody's gonna die.
Well, there's more nuance for and there's more potential for outplay, right? Because I think on ranged heroes, the turn rate is a bigger deal. The positioning and high ground is a much bigger deal, and therefore so is the vision and trying to deward as well. It's a bigger deal, right?
You're boring, Richie. You're boring.
I like these mechanics. I think it's what sets our game apart, and I think there are some mid laners who practice and really grind out these little things that do end up, you know, making a bit of a difference, right?
No, you don't.
The range versus melee lane is the most exciting one.
It could be, depending on the matchup. Sometimes it's, you know, if it's Huskar versus Ember, it's not that exciting.
Okay, fine. You got me.
But if it's Huskar Viper, it's like, all right, what are they going to do, you know? Okay,
Yeah.
hold on. That's a
TP?
TP. Jin committed the
TP.
TP down bottom.
Oh my god, he TP. PSI, I can't. Bro, I can't lost it. I need backup. Do you need him, Raven? Nope. I don't need him. My creeps are under the tower. You can have him for 1 minute.
Okay, and then he's going to try and rotate mid. Okay, so they're going to try and do something because Jing, he just needs to try, but unfortunately, the creeps were kind of pushing, right? So Aurora not in a position where they can really be killed so easily, so he'll rotate mid.
The move is like too unnatural. If they were really going on the PA, then I feel like that move would have been understandable. But now 6 minutes.
Yep.
The trio of heroes against the trio of heroes.
The amplify damage rune, and Ollie is also
Wait,
going to...
Does this amp the EXO damage?
I have no idea. Because sometimes the spirits are a separate entity, like the Tombstone zombies. They're like a separate thing. And when they spawn in, their damage values are set. And I don't know if your amplified damage value is going to change that. Does it change with Kaya? No idea. I would assume maybe. About. I'm just getting ran down a bit here. It's good damage, but probably shouldn't be a kill. But he's going to start to suffer a bit more in this lane. And Raven...
Interesting move, Richie.
Oh.
Lornoff, they're bringing him in the smoke to
yeah.
snatch the wisdom.
And they're going
7-minute smoke.
Maybe they're going to just try and kill Raven here, who does not have Arena of Blood. He's going to just pop out now with the Exo. So much damage. I mean, even if they don't amplify the Exo, they certainly amplify a little bit more of the damage. Yoey trying to get it. We'll be able to bottle it up. Oh, no. He might be dead for this, though. I think he is just dead for this. Okay, trying for the Laguna Blade. Oh, but that's Spirit Siphon. That was the spell I wanted to talk about with this amplified damage. It's too intense. All of that regeneration. They should be able to take down this tower here, I believe. You don't have level 6.
They gotta kill. They get 2 core kills. They get 2 fucking core kills and the wisdom rune.
No, they didn't get it. Yoey got it.
Oh yeah, Yoey got it. Sorry, they good, but they still got. They got.
Oh yeah, 2 core kills is huge. It's huge, right? Especially because the Lina TP'd for that, right? Lornoff does not. He simply smokes over, and he's back mid lane with full HP and half mana. It's a great start. 23 Savage, he's now starting to cook, you know. The Bene Gesserit, they've spread the propaganda now on Arrakis. He's out here ready to assume his role. I'm saying that because, of course, his name currently is Lisan Al-Gaib in the game. This is going to be a quick kill on the Carl. Oh, he's going to try and deny the rune. He gets out the auto attack to do it, but Ali is going to pick it up. He a forced deny effectively there, since it's not going to be into the bottle of Loranoff.
Yeah, Oli this time much more careful about denying runes. At least if it took it, his mid laner wouldn't be so mad. At least you took the rune.
Yep.
The last game was like the storm zipping in to pick up the rune, and he casually just denies. Whoops.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. There have been instances where I've been fighting versus another support trying to hold the rune, and for some reason, instead of just picking up the rune when I see their auto attack starting, I deny the rune instead, and it's just like, what am I doing?
You feel good, right?
I
I was the one who denied the rune. I did the work, not you.
Right.
Both of the supports just trying to deny the rune.
Yeah, it's just a bit silly, isn't it?
The glory.
Four unanswered kills, Winter. Not really too big of a deal because we have some big stacks now being stacked up. Obviously, we see Ollie getting to work here in his own triangle with the medium camp, but in the Radiant triangle, you've got some even bigger stacks. I think that's triple on the Ancients and maybe triple as well here on the medium camp here. So,
it's interesting to see Ollie actually scaling 1 point in Disseminate early, 1-1-3. Like normally you don't see it that early.
I think it's pretty good in this game.
He just wants to use it on the, I guess
DP?
either the Slaughter. Yeah, actually all the
DP?
cores are. Yeah, DP
No, DP.
mainly.
On DP, it's best, right? Because with Siphon, she heals up. So when you try and take, she's just tankier, right? She's just tankier. I think this skill is underutilized. I understand it's not that good in a majority of the games. Yo-Way, he's got BOTs. Oh, he's got BOTs, but that's not going to really help him get out of here. Beautiful dodge there using the snowball. Another just, parting shot out from the Laguna Blade just so Ollie feels a bit of the pain, but ultimately is not going to change Yo-Way's fate here.
Have to get a rebuttal here on Jabs.
Yeah,
Raven
Jabs.
is here.
All right, they're going to... Wow, they even TP'd
Wow.
in Jing.
Holy crap, they actually wanted the kill so bad.
I mean, they'll get it.
That was not exactly the most efficient way of killing a hero, but they got the kill. And now they're probably going to lose the mid tower for that. And Lina's going to TP in if... Oh my god, if they see her, she is going to die with one snowball.
Oh, yeah. Needs to be a bit careful here. The Exo that Loranoff used did half damage to the tower. He's holding on to this arcane rune.
The Kobold is tanking the tower.
I don't think you want to fight this right now, Winter. Oh, no, the Kobold. There he goes into the ground. Okay, very good Fire Spirit, but you got to be careful here. This is an Arcane Yule Scepter DP with max Spirit Siphon right now. Yeah, scary. I mean, you bring the numbers there from Darling, and you allow at least the PA to continue farming, and we have to say, Abbat, he's farming just fine, isn't he, actually? He's doing very well down bottom, in fact, I would say. We'll see. Just going to try and put a stop to that, but ultimately not much he can really do. So the 3v3s in the mid lane. And so far, Raven and 23 still farming in their own lanes. Bunch of carries as Loranoff is going to be able to get that tower mid lane with the right clicks.
Yeah, they have a ward here. They see everything. Like
Yeah,
you said,
they're
the Arcane Rune Yules.
Oh,
Nice disrupt.
okay, good disruption. Spirit Siphon somehow
Lina's
didn't
here, though.
connect there as Q trying to escape. Lina just too darn fast, though. Snowball buys a little bit more time, but Jing with that Fire Spirit has the kill.
I mean, this DP is not really that scary yet because she's not really that tanky with the use. I mean, she's fast, like you said, but she has to still be very careful with her positioning. If the lifestealer is not in the fight, I mean, I don't feel like she should be as confident as she should be. So now
Hold
just
on,
moving.
they're collapsing on jabs again. Yeah, about making the jump in. They have a supernova should they need it. I doubt it. Also a freezing field at the ready, but Aurora, they are rotating in heroes. They're going to try and collapse onto this Jing. He might actually, and does have to use the supernova. They're going to try for this kill onto a bot. Fire and ice. Very, very nice. Now, oh no, the Centaur Conqueror. What are you doing, Centaur Conqueror, bro? I don't believe it. The Centaur Conqueror coming out, securing the kill on the Abbat as Ali is going to get the last hit, but Jing with a triple kill is... I mean, they just basically dove a supernova on freezing field. I don't know what else to say.
With the Centaur giving them a helping hand.
Yeah.
Stunning the two heroes. I don't think they would have gotten the egg regardless.
No. But they weren't going to get the PA,
So
I think.
it was actually two supports for, I guess, Jabs kind of died for that. So 3 heroes down for a PA. Not really that worth it for Aurora.
Right. Especially, I mean, it is going to delay this Battle Fury. I almost went, I almost sounded like I was from Boston there for a second, pardon me. But the Battle Fury is going to be delayed a bit. 23 Savage farming his way towards the Radiance calmly top lane. So it is going to be, you know, a little bit of a farming war.
Yeah, DPLT down as well, so not really looking to move and fight. And Jabs is gonna get his Orchid soon. Pretty interesting item choice this game, getting the Orchid Rush on this hero. So he kind of wants to have enough burst damage to, I guess, pick off the Phoenix. The Phoenix is the hero that I think will be most worried about this Orchid on the Slaughter. Did Raven get a dagger rush this game? Yeah, he got a dagger rush. Okay.
Over the Yule Scepter, I mean, well,
Yeah, well, I think this game he kind of needs the dagger rush with
Yeah.
his supports being like Phoenix and CM. He needs to be, especially the egg, you know, you need to be in position to protect the egg in a team fight. So the dagger rush makes a lot of sense. But I still think that you can actually still go back for the Yules if you want to get the Wind Waker eventually.
Okay, through the Twin Gates, they're going to try and set up now on his way.
Yes, land the
He's going to
stun.
run. Oh. Okay, now they see him. Oh, Infest TP. I think they missed their opportunity. Raven, I don't want to say asleep at the wheel, but caught snoozing.
He didn't get vision there. I think the Phoenix needed to stand like on the steps or somewhere to give them, because they both didn't get vision on the lifesteal until it was too late.
I guess. Could have been a, I don't know, maybe could have been a blink reveal there. Unfortunate, either way.
Yeah, unfortunate, but they're gonna get the tower. So at the end of the day, they still got what they came for here. Battle Fury done on Abad. They got the tower, and now it's just back to farming. You know, back to pushing on waves. With the travels on Yoe, it's just very clear. You know, they want to just play the map, look to scale, look to just go for only pickoffs with the Lina plus the Mars with the dagger rush, and just try to slowly get the map back. You know, for their team. And whereas for Aurora, you're looking to be very aggressive every single time the DPS ulti. You want to be taking towers, you want to be taking Roshan, getting on objective. And he has a Singe now.
Right.
Very tanky already. The heal amp and everything else. In level 12 soon. DP is going to be very, very strong at level 12. 8 to 16, you know, with the spirits going up 100%.
Smoke play up, though, from the side of Team Darling. They might run into Ollie here, as Raven Smoke will break. He's actually going to get caught by the disruption, so no early jump in from him, as the Shadow Poison could have put his blink on cooldown. Really good job there from Ollie.
Yeah, definitely not looking to fight until the DPS level 12, and Slada also wants to get... I wonder if he's actually going to get BKB first or Dagger first. Feels like he needs the BKB very badly if he is looking to take 5-on-5 fights, you know, against the arena, the freezing field.
I agree. I think he can get BKB first because Q is about to finish up Blink Dagger.
Yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. But Q, oh no, 30
no,
go!
no,
Get
my
the creep,
Blink Dagger!
get the creep!
Oh,
no!
Oh, my Blink Dagger! Oh, I cursed him. I'm sorry, Q.
Oh, T-runs, teammates.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. Oh, no, it doesn't matter. Arena is not going to be effective there. Spear,
Orchid,
you know.
that was the Orchid reveal.
Yep. Don't worry about that, Spear. What's the copy pasta? Hello, I am Raven Spear number 672. I am still flying, you know, looking for something.
Okay. It's not the easiest, you know, spell to land.
Dude, I agree, and he's coming from the carry position. You don't have to tell me, okay? If you swapped us right now, he'd do a much better job gassing, and I would not be able to hit any of these spears either, okay? Don't take it that way.
You gotta give yourself more credit.
I would need to change into Yules, and I think that would just lose the game.
What use is easy mode on Mars or something?
Well, I'm not gonna call it the Atos to the Pudge Hook, but you know.
Okay, let's go.
Top.
Is Radiance done? Radiance is not done. Just the dagger done on Tusk. They're gonna smoke.
Okay, this could be good though. I mean, Yoe's just being chilling up here. Does have Raven nearby. No arena for 20
the
seconds.
Phoenix is so far away. He's gonna show now. They're gonna jump when they see him.
Oh, this could be bad. Let's see what they want to do. Okay, but they are kind of showing the wave here casually. Shadow Demon is throwing his poison all over the wave, but they will be able to find at least Raven.
Actually was trying to kill him. He saw him and he blinked in, trying to spear him.
Well,
That man has no fear, I tell you.
The space created for the TPs away. Carlo's actually doing a little bit of cheeky farming while he's up here. That's, I think, good efficiency. But it's going to be Roche, which will be started here now. As soon as Jabs is going to be able to get, yeah, there it is, the corrosive haze on. Didn't take too long here, really.
He changed his mind after he got the pick off and they can kill Roche. And he immediately buys his BKB.
Sorry, who? Jabs?
Yeah, Jabs. He was kind of thinking, because he saved up 1.8, 1.9k. I think he was thinking of finishing the dagger, and then because they got a key pick on the Mars and then they got Roshan, then he decided that he wants to make sure he survives in the team fight, because dagger is more for the team, right? If you get BKB, it ensures your survival and it ensures that you scale in the team fight. So it's more for yourself. But because your team has the Aegis, then you feel like it's okay for you to get a little bit more greedy on your end. I kind of like the thought process that he had, adapting towards the situation in the game.
Yeah. No, I think it makes sense, right? I mean, that kind of quote-unquote inefficiency does, kind of rub some people the wrong way usually, but it ends up being really important to have that amount of flexibility, right? To be able to pivot.
I always play for the team, no matter what. I was just like, okay, team needs dagger, team needs mag. Okay, no problem.
Of course.
I get it for team. Team needs solar. Be my guest.
Okay, so we haven't really seen Darling Winter really focus up and try and look for fights. I mean, they've gone for small smoke moves, but it's been, I'd say, typical movements out from them so far. Do you expect that to change at some point? I mean, now you have Manta on Abat. Do we see that change in here?
I think it's the same, right? The Manta doesn't really give me the feeling that the PA is like so much stronger than before. I mean, the only thing it helps is against the Slaughter, Corrosive Haze, maybe the open wounds on Lifesteal. More like a farming item.
He might blink in for this.
Raven
trying to give it to Lauren off. Yule Scepter, though. Nice dodge. Yo way. In fact, he's going to be the one jumped, and he killed. Okay, it's a really good Supernova Arena combo, but the damage is just insufficient, even with a freezing field. 23 Savage eventually will bear down on the Maiden, as Jing just able to TP in the nick of time before Jabs hit him with a crush.
He actually reacts so quickly on the use. There was smoke, right? He was running down the ramp. He was trying to pick up the rune, and in the middle of the ramp, he saw the Lina for like a quarter of a second. Then he heals himself right away.
Hold on. Jabs is soloing Tormentor. Sorry to cut you off. You're totally right. This is always fun to watch. This is how you know if someone's a smarter.
Right? You just want to see him
die. He's gonna finish it.
He's gonna die.
No, he's gonna finish it. Let him cook.
How did you know he was gonna be?
Let him cook. I'm saying this is how you know if you're a professional Slardar player, because only pro Slardars can really manage that.
Oh, you're actually not trying to.
No, it's. This is true. You see Omar do this. You can see Jabs do this. If you see anyone else really try this, it's hard because you have to. I think you tread swap in the middle of it.
He's not. He didn't trade swap. He swapped his Vam brace to agility.
Right. Of course. That's
what do you call that? Vam swap.
Vam swap. But yeah, I mean, well, yeah, the reaction time was crazy. I think it's just a heads-up play there from Lorinov, right? He gets off the one save. He knows he buys enough time at least for Ali to also react, because Yule's a self-cast is instant.
Yeah,
right?
but it's still crazy, like they were smoked. They were freaking smoked, and he just, the moment the smoke broke, he instant Yules. He didn't think, nothing, zero thought just came out. It was just a reaction, pure reflex. That's crazy, like when you play Dota like 10 games a day, this is what it gets you into.
I mean, he's just a gamer. I think it's just a heads up move, right? It's, hey, I'm gonna just self-save myself now, and we buy time. It's
yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you give them time to say the Lina didn't even stun you, but your use unfortunately is gonna set up for his stun. But you have a Shadow Demon and
exactly. You have a Tusk. That's what I'm getting at, right? You had 23 in the area. Like, all you needed was a little bit of time for your team to get
Yules set up.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Jabs, he is going to die.
Jabs.
Oh, Q, a little bit late on the snowball. He tried. But can they get much else from this now? Is Q, he's going to be running away. Good silence now catching the Lina, but she has 7 fiery soul stacks. As now they turn back on the Arena of Blood. Puts down Ali, as it's going to be Aurora, who lose 3, trying to save Jabs. Captain Jabs is dying. Jabs are carry. I got you. Oh, no, everyone's dead.
It's in Korea, Richie. that piece of all-important paper, that tax document, it was flying to him.
Right.
Before he met the tax officers, he needed to show proof.
The WinRAR license was there. He had it. He had it. It was just being delivered.
Imagine if he had it, it would have saved him so much trouble.
23 just being like, how much damage do I do when I hit you? He's like, a lot, but I don't hit you very often.
I burn you.
True. He does burn him. I wonder when you would consider taking the 15 blur evasion talents on a PA. Oh, hold on.
My question is, if the lifestealer gets air glimpse and he's inside you, does that attack actually miss if you have the blur?
That's a really good question, and I believe the answer is no, but I will look it up.
Oh, because logically you shouldn't miss, right? Because you're inside the target. How can he dodge it? How?
Yeah. But at the same time, I mean... Yeah, I mean, I guess you do use those attacks. I'll look it up.
You're just never certain with all these things, And Q is gonna have an important passenger in his arms, running around the ends of the world, trying to look for a juicy egg.
They're not going to find much. They've just now gotten the notification that Tormentor is taken. Raven now with the shard. It's a good one. Allowing you to impale 2 heroes and leaving the flames.
Who has the worst shard in this game? It seems like everybody has decent shards.
In this game?
Yeah, who has the worst one?
Maybe
Probably Tusk, right?
Maybe
No?
yeah, probably Tusk. Everyone else's shard is pretty good.
What is Tusk doing in this game?
Maybe you could say Slardars. Because even you could make the case that these ice shards help you farm a little bit more, and they give you more catch. I mean, they're not going to save him here, right? But I don't think there's many shards in the game that would save you in a position like that.
Crystal Clone?
Crystal Clone probably doesn't save you because you're a mate in the first place. 23, quick TP out. Yeah, nothing they can really do about that.
So who would have the best one? It's probably between like Shadow Demon and Phoenix and Maiden.
Okay. The best shard in the game right now?
Yeah.
In this game? Definitely PA.
Oh, PA.
Yeah, definitely PA, right? Because when you get Ags, you refresh, right? And then it's just more percentage-based damage and break. This is just insane. It's just too good. On a hero like this, it's too good. I mean, this game, I mean, people don't really always put Lifestealer in the same category as other heroes that have 2 passives, like a Spectre, right? But like, or a Bristleback. But like, low-key, a Break is very good on this man. Completely removes, well, doesn't completely, but does really nerf a lot of his attack speed. You're removing, obviously, the move speed as well. I always forget on Ghoul Frenzy. And, of course, the health damage and the lifesteal. I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
By the way, I have the wiki open now, and I did find speaking of the lifestealer, so you proc instant attacks, and you do proc any modifiers from normal attacks. So if you have an MKB, you've got a better chance, but they do not have True Strike. The only exception on this Ags Infest for the Lifestealer is that they completely ignore disarms. So if you get halberded and then just jump inside of them, you will still attack.
That doesn't make sense, Rishi. You're inside the target. How
I know what to say, man.
How can you miss?
She just be blurry like that,
So even the internal organs are blurred.
Yeah, man. Could you imagine if you like tried to punch someone and literally they're like you try to punch them in the stomach and then their belly button opened up and like just kind of swallowed your fist? I guess that's what happens here. Look, I don't make the rules, okay? I just try and talk about them, and even then, sometimes I'm wrong, okay?
Yep, let's just follow the rules.
Exactly. Team fights, I mean, it's pretty close. Not a very high kill game here, Winter. 10-10 at 27 minutes now. We might have some action here, though. Aegis has been reclaimed.
Wait, they saw him. There's a ward. Oh, that's a very nice ward. They see him. They know he's alone.
Oh,
Raven. You're gonna look back at this replay and you're gonna wonder, why did I die here?
Well, he's going to get off the BKB. Okay, another spear miss. A little bit unlucky. Can they set up for a fight around this? A beautiful two-man stun. Oh, 20 percentage. Oh! He got absolutely deleted. No infest potential there for him, and the saves were simply too far away. Winter. Raven's going to look back on this replay and be like, yeah, I still got it. Who needs to hit the spears? I'm the man. That spear miss was completely intentional because it set up for the two-man LSA. Thing of beauty. They're actually going to try and turn. They're actually going to try and turn. No way. Jabs. Does he have the auto attacks? Can they hit him? Absolutely. The last Crypt Swarm will seal the deal. A nice two-man silence. Also run to the freezing field and supernovas. When he comes back down, Lorinov has a BKB to TP away safely. Okay. At least they get away with something there as Abak gets a little bit too aggressive, but tough fight there for Aurora to swallow.
They just couldn't burst the Mars, yeah, or they just went in without an important spell. I wasn't sure, you know. I was thinking he would just be dead with the Tusk punch, snowball with the Slara stun. You just die, you know. There's 4 heroes there. Somehow the Mars survived, and yeah, one team fight for Team Darling. Abba is the only one that went down in that fight, but it was well worth it for Team Darling. And now Roche is up. All they need to do is scout the boy and kill it with your PA. Okay, they're trying to set up a kill mid. Never mind. Dina is entering God mode status soon when you get a level 20 on this hero.
And I just want to point out one little thing. Q is not with the team, and it's because he's farming, and he's farming with the shard. So we'll
not
see
the
how
most useless shot, yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing I want to point out, right? Is it is actually kind of helping him. Now, obviously, you have Phoenix, who is still keeping pace. He has his shard. His shard obviously doesn't help him farm, but that's just because Phoenix Fire Spirits are amazing right now. I mean, you can just kind of always have them out like this, right? Like it'll run out, and then he'll just be able to resummon them. So that's just hero diff. But normally Tusks aren't, you know, they don't have this much free time and stuff to farm. But he really wants to get this BKB online.
It's still a couple of hundred, you know. It's not like he gets it in 1 or 2 creeps.
Sell the ring, sell the wand.
Rush is about to happen. I don't think he should wait.
Well, they're gonna have to go in. Okay, they deleted the Maiden. Carlo taken down by the Infest Bomb. The Roar of Retribution. This is going to, you know, it hits everyone in the area. Quick little D ward as Aurora.
Yeah, Rush
will
is
make
going
it
to
even
change
here.
home. He's going to his summer home, Richie. He's going to his summer home.
He's down here already. They have the Lifestealer Courier down here as well for whatever reason. Probably to try and scout in these trees as Roche will come on through the summer home. Now, they did damage him, so he's... Oh, no, he's holding the banner now. How does that work? I thought if you hit him,
I thought when you change sides, you just swap items.
I always thought when you hit him, it would retain the item from his original, from his first home. But apparently I'm wrong.
We don't make the rules, Richie, remember?
I just follow them. Follow them. Aurora. Not trying to reset up on this Roche. They have at least the Watcher online as the Infest ready a second time. We still don't have the Ags Infest, so no option to jump inside. And we've learned that that wouldn't be necessarily true strikes against the Phantom Assassin either.
This fight is going to be very beneficial for Darling with the Supernova plus Arena combo. If they can actually fight in the chokehold here in front of the Roche pit, this is going to be very, very good for them. And
but no one has a ward on the high ground.
Aurora kind of have. They have a... Is that the high ground? No. Okay.
No. Darling have a ward on the low ground as the SD Illusions are going in to try and scout as best they can. They didn't pick up on the ward, though. Some stuff here now as Roche. They're going to just... drag him out of the pit, but Darling smoked up.
They just do it alone and
pretty
just wait.
Much, that's what I
thought. Just wait outside.
But they're going to send in more illusions here certainly at some point, right? Like, I assume Aurora aren't just going to stand here. Okay, Ice Shards, that's good for the vision at least. Aurora Retribution, there's going to be the jump in. Raven taking advanced damage now as Jing holding on to the Supernova. The Maiden trying to escape here, might not make it out alive and will not as Yoei pops the BKB. Good damage on a Q, but he's got his own BKB Winter. He can walk through the arena. Roche can't. He's stuck. Oh no, but now Abed, he needs to get back. And even with the BKB, he's not living much longer. There's going to be the Walrus Punch. That shall condemn him. Gems with the killing blow as Yoei needing to get the hell out of Dodge. This teamfight Winter, it's fallen apart for Darling. They will be beat back.
That was a very, very nasty one. They're losing the supports from the get-go. They needed to be able to set up for the arena, or the arena needed to set up for them. You know, they can't just let the Slada find them. I think they were too cocky. They're standing up so far front, probably feeling that the Mars he was supposed to get a better initiation, but just paid the price there, losing the supports right away. And that's all your team fight gone to the drain once the two of them died, the CM and the Phoenix.
So how do you feel? Is there potentially a scenario where you think the Phoenix can also just set up the egg somewhere around the pit and try and start the fight there? Or do you think it's the Mars job to arena first?
And you kind of make it hard for the Mars if you go in first, because he then has to set up his arena to block the attacks to the egg, right? So then maybe it won't be a very optimal arena, because he might want to use it to trap the enemy heroes, you know, like the Slada, for example. If his BKB is already out, he wants to trap him. So I think it's probably better for them to wait for the arena to go.
Okay. No, I definitely see that.
Then you set up your egg outside the arena. That would be much more easier for the team.
It seems so difficult there, right? There was no point for Darling to kind of rally around and choose where to fight. Like, yeah, they BKB and they get back up to their outpost high ground, but no arena, no supernova, no chance to really organize and fight back there. Especially when the Maiden was the first to drop in the fight. So tough circumstances there, as Aurora will get their hands on the second Aegis, and now a bunch more items are coming online too as well. Right, 23 didn't have the Ag Scepter in that last fight, or Observer showed us, Script showed us. Now he's got it. He's got this 15 talents as well, ready to go. So we'll be on the lookout for that. I think this Blink Dagger is new for Ali, if I'm not mistaken. So that is going to make his positioning much easier in these team fights. Jab's also got the shard from the Tormentor, and he's about to have Ag Scepter as well here.
Yeah, I can't believe they still didn't get the shard on Shadow Demon.
Unlucky.
Unlucky. I mean, he could have just bought it. Yeah.
Jabs, he's got a little Kinder Egg inside of him.
Package! Deliver the package!
Is going to try and escape here, killed off. They see Raven, but they can't kill him in time. Or did they see him? Seemed like they attacked him once or twice. I don't know. I don't think they saw him. They didn't have any detection there, so.
Yeah. One and done. Only one kill.
Yeah. Quick little kill there as they will push top back out. The port's smoking up once again. There is a infested Slardar here as they try and make this jump onto Yowie, who's very fast now with the Flame Cloak. Can he escape? BKB ending. There's going to be the precasted Yule Scepters. He tries to escape. Jabs with the BKB running through the arena walls.
He's still chasing.
As there's going to be the jump. Oh, 23 Savage. He's too tanky. He does not follow the Phantom Knives, but now Jabs with the BKB ended. He's getting turned onto. Oh no, the freezing field canceled by the Orchid as 23 jumped inside of the Maiden, who forced up to the high ground, but he does have another rage to try and escape, and he will just barely live. That was a close one for Aurora. They nearly repeat their mistake of diving high ground earlier from game one.
Yeah, that was so insane that the Slada actually chased him from where the secret shop all the way to the tier 2.
Yeah.
And he was not like trying to force the fight, you know. It's just he wasn't in range the whole time. And he felt like he needed to just back up at some point, but he chose not to.
Oh, nice the stuns. They're huge into the spear setup. They've deleted Jabs. What's it going to cost them, though? 23. I thought for a second he was actually going to turn back and do Tormentor, but he does think better of it.
Flame Cloak, Lina. Again with the E-Blade. Saves the day again for Team Darling. I think the PA eventually is going to, I guess, come online with the brooch. I think this item is just super broken on certain heroes. Like, I feel like whenever you get the brooch late game, it just forces your enemy to just entirely change their item build. Or you can't even change your build, right? So what do you do late game? You get a pipe, you get somebody to buy a magic resist aura. It's just so difficult to itemize. Imagine you're buying the whole game, right? Armor. Late game, you're going to have a ton of armor items, right? Oh, guess what? It's all out the window with the brooch.
So, yeah.
It's actually so hard to item. What do? You literally can't do anything.
You jump inside of her and disarm her.
But she throws dagger at you. You think she cares? You disarm her.
I don't think you die in one dagger. I think you're too tanky, even with the brooch. I understand what you're saying. I get the point.
Yeah, just
especially with
the
triple
concept,
dagger.
right? Like,
yes.
What the hell, man? What do you do? Like,
Yeah, it's curious that this is kind of the only hero that buys this item. I don't know if that necessarily means this is.
Mars kind of buys the item.
Yeah. Okay.
Not convinced.
Technically,
Not
yes.
convinced.
Nah, I'm not convinced by that one. I mean, I get what you mean. You're not incorrect. It's a viable item on him because of the rebuke, but I just you don't see too many other heroes buying this at all. I mean, it's a spell lifesteal item.
You should have a way to counteract this item, but currently I just feel like you don't really have a good way.
What do you think? It should cost more per attack, more than 50 mana?
Like, shouldn't it just go on cooldown or something? Like you can't just keep doing
Well, that was the old one, and no one ever bought that damn thing.
Crap.
Remember, it was like one. You
Okay,
it
then
gave
tell me
True
how
Strike-
would the bright mind of Richie Garcia balance this item?
I don't know because I'm confused also about the purpose of this item, right? Because you've given it spell lifesteal, so to me it seems like the item was balanced and created with like heroes like Storm in mind, you know, where you wanna eventually, you know, kind of build this item, do some more lifesteal, and further amplify your magic damage. But like, I don't know. It's also this weird item where
Just late game when you have Brooch and Rapier, it just feels like everything dies.
oh, of course, but okay.
Oh, no,
oh, the kick! Oh my goodness gracious
goes
me!
your
How
PA.
about you've got no one to jump back to? The Supernova though, he's trying to heal him up. Oh, is he gonna go down? He is just barely. Ali gets the kill there, but what's it gonna cost him? Winter the Supernova, it pops and down goes 23 Savage. The freezing field
The two
also might
supports
claim another victim.
saves
The
the day.
support's winning them the fight. Oh no, but another kick on out, and Yowei, he's gonna fall as well to the might of Q. Another spear is gonna be a whiff there from Raven. But 23 Savage, he has fallen. Jabs chilling in his own pool, healing back up, feeling strong, Bing chilling there. But Team Darling, surprised just as myself was by that Ag Scepter Q. He has managed to just continue farming all game now. Winter's jabs. Oh, another kick on out. They're going to look for the dieback now onto the Maiden, as that will trigger the buyback out from Yowei. Doesn't have BKB, but he does have a TP on in. The damage is pretty decent. The disrupt save, not enough here for Q, it would seem, as he is going to go down. They also get jabs. Yowei with just too much damage there, as they eventually take down Q.
This Lina is just the real carry right now.
When you play with Lena,
Lina is the one that they have to kind of pay attention to in the team fights.
That
I mean, she's been like
crazy.
Let me ask you, so if you use your F blade, right? And then the PA just turns on the Brooch and dagger, so the
Wait,
PA
hold
does
on.
more damage.
Lornoff in trouble. He's got BKB in 3 seconds. He's got a TP scroll. He's got a Yule Scepter. Didn't get the chance to use it because Raven jumps him. Okay, there's going to be the BKB active and the Hex. He's going to TP. That's the smart move. Smart money there.
So do you amp the PA's damage? You E blade and then the PA turns on the Brooch and throws the dagger?
Yeah, you should, right?
You should, right? Holy shit. So you actually can... You
'Cause
probably
you can,
blow up most of the support heroes. I feel like definitely has a chance to die in one shot, especially the Shadow Demon. The Tusk maybe not. You have 3k HP.
So I don't know because I don't play a lot of PA. And I'm trying to think back to games where I buy E-Blade or Ghost Scepter against PA. Can she still throw daggers at you? If
Yeah,
you
she
are...
can. She can.
Okay.
She uses the Brooch and throws it at you. That's why you can't really do that. I think the only way you can survive is you get Yules and you try to dodge the dagger. That's it.
Yeah, but
Because
then
nothing can save you.
she got more daggers. I mean, she's still a ways from this Divine Rapier, but you know, we're getting into dangerous territory here, certainly with those.
I feel like the Basher might have been like a waste of investment. I think she needed just to get
Interesting.
Brooch and Rapier.
But isn't that
as soon as
traditionally the
possible.
item that lets you win this matchup versus the Lifestealer?
Yeah, but now it's changed. You know, when you have the Brooch and Rapier, everything is different. Now you can just play from afar. You just throw daggers. You never commit, so you never have to deal with the 1v1 fight against the Lifestealer. You can always just you're like a sniper, you know, in some ways.
Sure. Let me ask you this then, right? Because in this most recent patch, they adjusted the BKBs, right? And now they only give you 60% magic resist, and they adjusted a few talents to also do that, like the Lion one. However, they left this two of these magic resist abilities in the game, and that is Lifestealers and Jugs. They still give you plus 80%. Is that enough to make a difference to you at all against this brute strat, or no?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, 80% is nothing to slouch at. It's a lot
mean,
of resistance. He needs to only turn on the Brooch, I guess, when the rage is down.
Yeah. I guess, right? We'll see. We'll see if he has that micro. It's going to be hard
Roche
for me
is
to pay
up.
attention to as Roche is up. Observer Ward and Heroes on the high ground now for Aurora. So Roche is going to be here for another 3 minutes. Inside the pit is Lornoff. Nearby the Lotus Pool is Aurora. I think they saw the splash. Jabs just decided to make a little puddle there with the crush. Even from the low ground. A second smoke now. Darling really committing here. We're approaching 25 for a bot, but we're still a bit away now as well as Darling. They're going to retry a different angle here. Roche not yet started. Waves will push. Well, top is pushing in favor of Darling, but mid pushing for Aurora. But right now, they still have a few minutes where they can just kind of continue the standoff.
They have a lot of items and a lot of damage on their heroes. It's not about like the damage right now. It's about who gets the right jump. You know, Darling can definitely kill Aurora.
Okay, they're going to start the
right
Roche.
Initiation.
Manta Illusions running into the pit will
they have to
inform
scout.
them of the
They're gonna
status.
know.
There's going to be the Retribution as Ching, he just leaps on in the arena, immediately followed up,
hex
and they might
the
be able to get through the Phoenix.
No
Can
way.
they kill him? No. The Yule Scepter in time. He's going to live a bit longer. Oh, and he actually gets out the Supernova. That's awful for Aurora. They're bailing out of this fight, trying to live, and will at least try and reset here.
Kill the
But what do
Roche.
they have left in the tank? Roche, 4,000 HP, as now Team Darling, they've also committed quite a bit. Not sure if they can really finish this off. They have a Life Stealer regenning inside of Jabs.
I mean, the Roche is
He's
so
looking
low.
pretty good now. Roche is dying, and Lornoff, he can probably kill him here. There was a refresh that I heard, and it was actually Raven. He's going to jump on in, but hasn't found an arena yet. And kicked away. Down goes Roche. Lornoff is going to take the spoils now. As Zanity at least getting onto one. Refresher Shard trying to do something, but 23 opens up onto Raven. Cannot quite kill him, but Lornoff should have that kill. They get through the Phoenix. Raven's going to go down now as well, as now Abbat, he needs to make a miracle happen. There's going to be the break. He's so low on mana though, Winter. Doesn't have enough for even 2 auto attacks, barely enough to TP, and no evasion is going to save you from the crush. He's got buyback, Winter, but he's not going to have Yo Way to live and fight with him for a full 2 minutes as he was jumped by Jabs in the fight. What a fight there. Those are the Roche fights we're looking for.
Hex, you know, from Loreno. I think if the Phoenix gotten the egg out a lot earlier with the arena, they would have actually won the fight and maybe killed the Roche and taken the Aegis, because the stun would have been there to kind of protect them from stealing the Roche. But unfortunately, he got hexed, and then he only popped his egg. I think after the Roshan died, he got hexed. He got his use off after that, and then only then he got his egg off, which was already too late for the fight. Yeah, very clutch. Very clutch.
Really, really smart move there, like you say. Winter gets scout, and he's going to be able to finish off the Roche. BKBs and whatnot in the backpack as mid and bottom shoving in and shoving hard. Good building damage, especially with the AC on 23 Savage. Consuming the mangoes to get back to the mana necessary here. Arcane Rune will pop. You're going to have another Exo in 30 seconds. As that is going to be the last Fortify that Darling have. Seems like just 2 racks. I think 2 racks is sustainable losses here, Winter.
Sustainable losses.
I mean, look, yeah, it's not sustainable, but you can live. It's not lethal is what I should say, right?
They're going to lose 3 lanes.
You think?
Yeah, I mean, 30 seconds, Lina's dead. No
Yeah.
buyback.
Oh, and the Exo's out. I mean, it could be the game if they really want to force it here. That's a level 25 Exo, so you have the plus spirits. That is going to be at least the Megas, 15, until Yowei respawns as well.
Come on, I want to see this PA
Revenant
get a
Scrooge.
divine. Just Yo.
What did she do? Sell the Basher?
Yeah, sell it. God's sake, just sell it.
Okay.
What did she sell? The treads?
I didn't see. Yeah, must be the
she-
boots.
She sold the treads.
Okay. No buyback for her then. She previously had buyback. Didn't use it. Now Yowei is back, but facing up against the Megas, Winter. Divine Rapier online. First of, well, we'll see how many.
This
Raven,
is like
he's got Refresher in 10 seconds. I thought Jabs was going to make the jump there.
3,100 crit. So yeah, Shadow Demon would die in one shot. Plus would be close to dying.
I mean, everyone would be pretty close to dying. That is a terrifying prospect there.
I mean, look at the neutral item. So DP has the Magic Resist Talent and the Trickster Cloak. So it will probably be better not to turn on the approach, right?
That's right. You're close to 69% there on the Death Prophet.
So you only want to turn it on against the supports? Wait. And the Slardar?
You want to turn it on
No,
when the
you're not the
Slardar does
Slardar.
not have Rage. when... Sorry, yeah, right? And then the supports. Always the supports. Probably. Yeah,
You're
no,
doing
definitely.
Very well. I'm very proud of you.
Yeah, you
I
can't,
mean, man,
can't,
they're just
can't do
so
the math right now.
Well, I mean, you just look at whatever resist value is lower, right? Because it's either physical or it's magic, right? I mean, there's no in between.
So against Slaughter, because the Slaughter has the puddle, so it's always better to turn on the brooch, right? Because he gets armor during the when he's in the puddle. But then again, he also has... Dude, look at his item. He has a Shroud and he has Trickster
Yeah,
Cloak.
yeah. No, but yeah. I still think you want the brooch on though. Oh, all right,
Arena.
hold on. Ooh.
Nice disrupt.
Yeah, okay. Oh, but Jab's beautiful initiation. He's going to try and get through the egg. Lorenov, oh my god, Abbat, he got kicked away. The egg is going to go down. Yo, wait, he needs to back up. He doesn't have a lot of
That's
HP to play
GG.
with, and they've already lost. Abbat, that is GG. It's all over. Ah, well, a good effort, but Rapier ends in the inventory of 23 Savage as everyone is beaten back. Aurora taking the series 2-0.
This Shadow Demon plus Tusk duo just proving to be very, very useful throughout the game. Just saving core heroes at core timings and just allowing their team to turn their team fights around. Initially, we saw the Maiden ulti with the Phoenix Egg, winning Team Darling some early team fights combined with the Arena. But when it comes to getting jump first, we could see that it's just not going to work for them. And if they are not getting the jumps onto Aurora, their team fights are going to be much worse. So late game, you're going to just be banking on the PA getting some crits with the brooch and just insta-giving some of the heroes. But when that didn't happen, or when you couldn't just burst the heroes right away, then it's very hard for them to fight when it comes down to all this in and out. Thus, removing your hero out of the base and just throwing one of your cores outside and just going on him first. You just have no counterplay for that.
Yep. Yeah, and ends up being a little tough there, Darling. They will fall in 2, unfortunately for them. So that is going to force them into a lower bracket situation for them. I mean, they're no stranger to the lower bracket. Again, they did well in the Elite League qualifiers, and I think you said the Birmingham qualifiers before that, even Winter. But of course, facing an opponent of a different caliber now, as Aurora seemingly the team to beat, and still with Lorenov taking down the team. So seems like, I assume Darling, I'm not sure if they will flip or not, but maybe their opponent is, I think it's Neon Esports. So that match
let me
should
see.
already be set since Geek Fam did defeat Neon 2-0.
I mean, normally you
as
flip
well.
side, right? After you drop to the losers bracket, you change side.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But you know what? You know what we can do, Winter, is that we can take a break, and then when we come back, we won't have an answer for you because we're switching up the casters. If you want to keep following Winter and I, we'll be casting Blacklist Rivalry, I believe, taking on MAG Indonesia. That is not going to be on this channel. I believe we're on the Ember stream now. Yeah, so you probably need to tune into the Storm stream if you want to catch us there for that game. But that, Winter, is going to be in over an hour and a half. So you've got some time, folks. Get some food, get comfortable, and we'll see you in an hour and a half on a different channel for our next series. We'll catch you then.
starts with this, a person that you miss. Mine draws a blank. I wanna go back to the early days when life was an escape. Now I just wait for better days. I lost myself in your reality. Lost myself. I lost myself in your reality. Lost myself. I filled that life according to a friend. We're all shrink wrapped in families and making ends meet. Stuck in jobs we'll never leave. I never wanna be like that, so I wanna go back to my reality. Wanna go back. I wanna go back to my reality. Wanna go back. Didn't mean to sound so concerning. Am I alone in the hurt? I never followed anyone in search. I'm a creature with no skeleton inside your hands. Got no home address, I come and go as you command. And it's fine with me, and it's fine. I'm a bandit that you use to keep from bleeding out. I'm the lover you don't love, but love to keep around. And it's fine with me, promise that it's fine. Maybe I'm a fool, it's not like I
dance like crazy. Everybody dance like